It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Detroit Lions. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around it. Breaks through and breaks away. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead right away. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Throwing again on 2nd. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Straight ahead with Gibbs. He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Well, that run may not remove the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing now on first down. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Running this one left. Now he's past the 25. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
They're throwing it. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the 1st down. I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Ready? 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Working now from the gun. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's going to be okay. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Throwing it on 2nd down. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third and long for him here. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Cougar 19.
Takes the 2nd down snap. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute, and will continue to do so.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Set. Cowboy 8. 77. Go. Bronco 80. Ready, right?
They'll throw 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Running it now out of the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Throwing on third down. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Give now to the running back. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Let's go now.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 20-zip lead.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals stretch their lead to 21. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and the Lions have a first down.
Mustang 19. Get it. Ready, ready.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ready, ready.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Set.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's brought down at the 31. 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Lions making the call for their field goal unit. This from 48 on the left hash. Elliott connects there. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Stick around, some more from Ford Field on its way. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. He's got it in the red zone. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Offense in the hurry up here.
The 36-yard line. 1-yard gain.
And they're going to throw out of the gun.
2nd and 9.
Checks it down to Gibbs. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, they need 7.
Track. Let's go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready. Go.
They'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
60.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he gets this forward to the 19. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 1st down, they'll run. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. Only a 20-yarder here. McPherson's kick is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Okay, ready?
Only 1 play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Quickly out to the right, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Another one for Gibbs. He gets the 1st and more to the 35. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready, ready?
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Bengals 28-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. He's got a man left. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
60, check, turn up,
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Bronco 80. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
They're going to try to throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he will get the 1st as they touch him down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing on seconds. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings them to 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun here. Into traffic, complete! And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now a give running right. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down. Working quickly here. 3rd down from the gun. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Come on, set, talk,
They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw now. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down run by Gibbs. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's brought down at the line. Goes to the hurry up here.
That's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Setting up to throw. Completed to his running back. It's out. Gibbs lost it on the hit. But it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Offense in the hurry up here.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard
On the
line.
red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Catch made over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Working quickly here. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
Warrior 70. Ready,
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
60 Bison, Dragon 60. 79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So 1st down from the 41.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Slot man's in motion right. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Number 19.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Pass play now. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
19, kill, turn up. 70 Timberwolf. I'm coming. 7 Pirates.
Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Bengals nearing their 9th win of the season. Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So they get dinged for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. It's his running back. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Tiger.
They'll run for this. And this isn't going anywhere good. He's caught well behind that line of scrimmage, and they're going to be sent off after the turnover on downs. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Hurry this to the line.
At the 44-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing off the play fake. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Break. Hey, Viking 18. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Ready.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup.
They're going play action. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Dialing up a pass here on 3rd down. Getting out to his left. Bengals get to him and take him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes, one final shot. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And even getting skunked in that second half, Brock, the damage done in the first, enough to claim